Hello and welcome to Mathematical Coaching Center. In today's class, we'll do factorization. So before starting class, let's know what does this factorization means. So you can see, for example, we have 30 is equal to 2 into 3 into 5. So 2, 3, 5 are the factor of 30. Similarly, in this chapter, this number, instead of this number, we'll have an algebraic expression. So we have to express this algebraic expression in factors. So for example, you can see 4x square minus 36 is there. So that I can write in formula a square minus b square. So you can see a plus b, 2x plus 6, 2x minus 6. So what is factorization is that we will change this expression, algebraic expression, in a factor. That process is called as factorization. So we have some steps for factorization. So you can see first step is that first we'll find the HCF, then after 2 we'll divide that HCF with we'll take the common factor. So let's be clear while solving the numerical problem. So here you can see that we have the question, factorize the following. So the question is 8xy cube plus 12x square y square. So this is called as binomial. Binomial means two terms. We have the two terms. So whenever in exams, if you get this type of question, what happens is that just you have to take the common from this and this. Okay, and this is not that important, but what happens is that the application of this is very important in our another sum in trinomial, and which is very important. Okay, so I'll show you in a different way this one. Just what you'll do is that just write in rough 8xy cube plus what you have 12x square y square. Now 8 I can write 2 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8. Okay, now x is only single, then how many y's are there? 3 y's are there, plus now 12 I can write 2 to the 4, 4 3 is 12. Now what do you have? X square, x y also 2 times y. Okay, now what you have to do is that you have to check the common. So you can see 2 2s are 4, so 2 2s are 4, both 2 is matching. Okay, I'll write it along way and 2 into 2. Now what is matching here? You can see 1x is there and the side is also 1x is there, so that means x. Next what do you have? Y square. You can see y and the side is also y. So I'll take that common, y. Now what is left over? That you'll write. What is left over? 2y plus, then what you have? 3x. So what will be this? 2 2s are 4, x, y, how many? Y square. So this will be your 2y plus 3x. So this is only my factorize. You can see here we got it in bracket. Okay, so this is the simple way, and it's a little bit lengthy. Another way, what you can do is that now simple here, you'll divide. Now 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12. Yes or no? So 4 will come on outside. Now what you said? 4 2s are, so 4 2. Okay, and 4 3s are. Now you will see here x, and here is x square. Which one is smaller? X is smaller, so that x you will take it outside. Now that you will divide. X get cancelled, so no need to write x. Now x 2 are there, so x1 can cancel, means x1 left over, so 3x. Now what do you have? Y cube and y square. So which one is smaller? Y square. So you will divide by y square. So y square will be common. So y square means 2 get cancelled, so 1 left over. Okay, and there is no y. Okay, or if you'll fill this out, you can do this way also. This is a little bit lengthy. Okay, now let's solve another question. So in this question you can see what you have is that 2 pi r square minus 4 pi r. So what you will do? 2 pi r square means r minus 4, I can write 2 into 2. Then what do you have? Pi, then I have r. So what you will do? Simple, you will take common. What will be the common? You can see here I can take 2 pi r. Yeah, this whole thing I can take common, 2 pi r. This are also whole thing 2 pi r. So I can take common 2 pi r. Then what is left over? R minus what is there? 2. So this is my final answer. So this way it will be easy and it will be applicable for all the sums also. Okay, you can do this method also, but after practicing, what happens is that you'll be perfect with direct also. Okay, so first do with this method, then after you can use the direct method. So as you can see in this question, what you have is that we have the 3 terms. So it's trinomial, but it's not in quadratic form. So what you'll do is that we'll take the common only from all the all this term. Okay, so to take common you can do direct way also, but I'll show you the longer way by doing the LCM. So 18, so we have 18 LCM will be here, obviously 2 9s are 18, 3 3s are 3 1s are. So this 18 I can write, what can write, 2 3 3. Yeah, next we have p square, so p square I can write p into p. Next we have q square, so I can write q into q, minus 24. What can I write, 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24. You can do the LCM, p and q square is here, q 2 times. Next we have 30 I can write 2 into 3 into 5, 2 to the 6, 6 5 is a 30. P square means p 2 times and q 1 time. Okay, now we'll see the common from all the elements. So it is 2 2 2, so I can take out 2 common, so I can write 2 common outside, so equals to 2. Next, what is matching there, you can see here 3 is matching, 3 3 3, so I can write that 3 also. Next is your p is matching, so I can write p, so it has to be same in all the terms. Okay, now what you have, q, I think so, q, now we got q. Now I think this much only is matching. Now whatever is left over, you write that 3 pq, so it will be 3 pq. Next sign is minus, 2 to the 4. Next what you have, q, 4q. Next is your plus, then what we have, 5p, so 5p. So this I can write 2 3s are 6pq, so 3pq minus 4q plus 5p. So this is my final answer. Hope you are clear with this. So first you can practice with this method. After that, when you will be perfect, you can do direct way also. Okay, simple how to do the direct way. See, else HCF, it's 18, 24 and 30. 6 is here, 6 3s are 18, 6 4s are 24, 6 5s are 30. So directly you will get answer 6. Hope you are clear. 6 3s are 18, 3 will be inside. 6 4s are 24, 4. 6 5s are 35. Hope you are clear. Now see, p square, p and p square. Which one is smaller? P is smaller, so you will write p outside. Since there was 2, now only single p will be there. There was only single, so no p. There were 2p, so 1p. Okay, now q is square and q. So which one is smaller? Q is smaller, so q will be outside. Since there were 2q, 1 left over. Since there were 2q, so 1 left over. There was only 1q, so no need to write q. Hope so. So practice nicely. Okay, so mathematics is all about practice. Now let's solve another different type of sum. So here we have another question. You can see here what you have is that 15a 2p minus 3q minus 10b 2p minus 3q. So it's also a binomial, 2 terms are there. Okay, so in this I'll do directly. So if you'll see here 15a is there and here is 10b is there. So 5 3s are 15, 5 2s are 10. So I can write 5 directly. So I am writing 5 directly. Okay, I am taking common. So 5 done. Now what is left over in this is that what you can do now, 5. Now it's what is matching here. You can see 2p minus 3q, 2p minus 3q. That means this I can take it outside. So this will be a 2p minus 3q. Okay, this 2 done. Now what will be left over into, now see 5 I have to taken already. So 5 3. That means 3a minus, now 5 2s are 10, yeah, 2b. So this is my final answer. If you are not clear with this, you can do that same method. Okay, so you can do with the long method also. How you can do, as you know, this I can write 15, I can write 5 into 5, sorry 5 3s are 15a, then 2p minus 3q, this side is minus 5 2s are 10b 2p minus 3q. Okay, so you can see here what is matching, 5 already outside. Now what is matching, this part is matching, this and this outside. Okay, now you'll put bracket, what is left over, you'll write 3a is left over, 3a. Next is minus, then what is left over, 2b. Simple. Okay, hope you are clear with this. So this is only your factorization, means you have written in a factor in a bracket form. Steps for factorizing by grouping of term. Step 1. Arrange the terms of given polynomial in a group in such a way that each group has a common factor. Step number 2, factorize each group. Step number 3, take out the factor which is common to each group. Let's be more clear while solving the numerical problem. So here we have again the factorize the following, but we have here 4 terms are there. Okay, so whenever you get this type of question, you have to make a pair. You have to make a pair such that when you take the common, both has to be same. Suppose I'll show you an example with this. Suppose I'll make this 2 pair and I'll make this 2 pair. Okay, now what you have is that this side is here, so x square plus what you have xy. So x square means x into x plus xy. So what can I take common from here? As you know that what is matching, x is matching, so what will be common? X will be common, so what will be inside? X plus y. Okay, so first I am doing this 2 pair. So what I got? X, so x plus y. Okay, now I'll do in this another pair. What do you have? Minus x minus y. So there is no common. So if there is no common, always there will be 1. Always there will be 1. X into 1, x only. Y into 1 also, 1 only. So what is common? If there will be no common, always 1 will be common. Since the sign is minus, so minus will be there outside. So what will be this? X. Now this minus will change opposite. It will be plus, and this will be your y. Hope so you are clear. Why change? Because minus plus is your minus. So whenever you just remember, whenever there will be no common, always 1 will come outside. Since there is minus, so minus 1. So this will be your minus 1. So what is left over? X plus y. So this is our first step. Form the pair such that from there whatever will get the common, it should match this way. Okay, this should be matched. So this is your first step. This has to come same in this method. So now what you will do is that this 2 you will take common. So x plus y will be common. That means this 2 you will write single. Now what is left over? This and this you will write in another bracket. So x minus 1. So this is your factorize. Hope so you are clear with this. So whenever there are 4 terms, you will make a pair. Then you will take the common such that both has to come same. Now let's solve another. So here we have another question. You can see what happens is that in this also we'll form a pair. So let's form this 2 pair and let's form this 2 pair. Okay, if you'll not get common like the same, then what you'll change? You can change the pair also. So let's do this. So what you have? A square b minus ab square. So a square b means your a into a, b minus a, b square means b into b. So what you can see here is common. ab is common, ab is common. So I can write ab common. What is left over? A minus b. So a minus b. Hope so you are clear with this. Plus here you can see directly 3 is matching, so 3 is common, 3. So what will be left over? A minus b. So as you can see, what happened is that what we got, this 2 is same, this 2 is same. That means this pairing was okay. Now what you'll do, this 2 you'll write single, this 2 you'll write single. That means a minus b. Then what is left over? This and this you'll write in another bracket, ab plus 3. Hope so you are clear with this method. Yeah, so this is your final answer. So here we have another question. In this question you can see that what you have, 1 minus a minus b plus a b. So we have to form a pair. So whether the common will match or not. So let's make the pair these 2 only, a minus 1 minus a and this 2. Okay, so we have to take the common. In this 2 we don't have common. So already I have told you that whenever there is no common, we can take always 1 common. So we can take 1 common from here. So 1 common. So when I'll take 1 common, so it will remain the same, 1 minus a. Hope so you are clear with this. Now what is matching here? You can see here b is matching. So that means I can take b. And what you have to see is that minus b is there in front. So you have to take minus b only. Okay. So whole thing this minus b has come out. That means nothing is there. That means always there is 1. This I can write 1. So what is there? Plus. So already I have told you we have taken minus. So plus opposite will be minus. So b already taken out. So it will be a. So hope so you got it. Yeah. So minus, whenever you will take outside, this plus will be minus, opposite sign. If it would be minus, it would be changed to plus. Okay. Now obviously this pair was right. Yeah, why? Because we got the same a 1 minus a and 1 minus a. That means always you have to remember that this 2 has to come same. So we got this same. So now what you can do, we will take this common. So equals to what will be 1 minus a will be common. So what is left over now? This 2 will write this. Now this 1 and minus b. So we will write 1 minus b. So this is my final answer and it gets factorized also. Hope so you are clear with this. Now let's solve another question. In this question, what you can see is that already a minus 1 is there. Yeah, it's already means what they have done is that means you can see as trinomial. First term, second term and the third term. But they had taken us common in this. Now, but what you have to do is that we have to make the pair. So obviously we have to make this 4 terms ab square plus, now we'll open this a into b, ab plus minus minus, so b into 1 b minus 1. Okay, now how many terms are there? 4 terms. So what we'll do? We'll make the pair. So let's this be first pair and let's this be second pair. Whether the common will come same or not. Okay, if it will not come, then we'll change the pair. Okay. Now let's do this. So if you'll see here, ab square and ab is there. Okay, I'll show you in a rough. No, I think so you have to perfect. Yeah, ab square means abb plus ab. So what is common here? You can see here is that what is common? AB and AB is matching. So I can take AB common. So what is left over in the first? B plus 1. Okay. Now in this there is no common. So I have told you no common means always there will be 1. So minus 1 because in front there is minus. So what will be this? B. So minus whenever it will be outside this minus opposite sign what will be? Plus 1. So can you see? That means this pairing was right because we got the same common. Okay, so now what can I do this? This will be this and this will write single b plus 1 common. Now left over ab minus 1. So this is my final answer. Hope you are clear with this. So here we have another question. You can see what you have x minus 1 minus x minus 1 whole square plus ax minus a. So by seeing only, I think so it's looking difficult, yeah. But what happens is that in exam they always give some trick. Okay, there will be some relation. If you'll see here nicely, x minus 1 is there. Can you see x minus 1? Yeah, this side also it's x minus 1 is there. Can I make this x minus 1? If I'll take common a, that means I'll get x minus 1. Okay, that means in this also we are making the pairing of this 2. This is already in pair only. Now this 2. Hope so. So now we'll take the common in this 2. What will be common? Obviously 1 because there is no common in this 2. So 1 will be common. So this will be x minus 1. Okay. Minus. So this I'll keep it like this only. X minus 1 whole square. Plus. So a and a is matching. So a will be common. So what will be this? X. So already I have taken a. So what is left over there is 1. Okay. Now if you'll see everywhere, x minus 1, x minus 1, x minus 1 is matching. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll take common x minus 1, x minus 1, x minus 1. So x minus 1. Now all left over I'll write it inside. So x minus 1 already I have taken out. So what is there left over? 1 minus. Now if you'll see here, x minus 1 whole square. X minus 1 whole square means x minus 1 whole square means x minus 1, x minus 1. 2 times. Okay, so already this I have taken out outside. That's what is left over? X minus 1. But this you have to write in bracket. Always you have to write in bracket. Okay, so since I am using curly bracket, so I'll make this curly bracket. Okay, so why we have to write this in bracket is that because outside there is minus. Many students they do mistake. Whenever there is minus, always try to write in bracket. Okay, so this will reduce your mistakes. Understood? Now plus, so x minus 1 is already there. Now plus what we have a. So since it is in plus, so no need to write in bracket. Hope so you are clear with this. Now it will be x minus 1. Now 1 minus x minus plus is minus x minus minus plus this side is 1 into 1 is 1 plus a. Okay, now what you can see here is that what can I do this? X minus 1 plus 1, yeah, plus that means 2. What do you have? Minus x plus a. So this is my final answer. Yeah, got it. So just what happened is that in exam just you have to follow the process, and whatever you see just make a pair and see, we'll get the same, then take it common. Okay, so mathematics is all about practice. Okay, so students, learned this much for today in this class. So I'll be back with the next exercise, and we have to practice step by step. Okay, so be perfect with this, then we will be back with the another type of questions. Okay, so till then, please like, share and subscribe to our channel.